Hi everyone. So this is a brief introduction video to prompting with ChatGPT for the course IDE 401. So what's prompt engineering? It's a process and technique for composing input to produce output aligned with desired user's intent. Sometimes it takes weeks of writing prompts to fine tune to get the right output. So the image that you see on the left, for example, was created using Midjourney Gen AI tool using 624 text prompts and revisions and follow-up edits using Photoshop software. This is to show that Gen AI tools don't produce the desired output in one go, but instead require iteration and fine-tuning. So what does it take to get the best prompts? To get most out of the Gen AI tools that you use, your prompts need to use simple language, should include examples and context, should be refined and iterative, and they have to be ethical. It's also important to note that the large language models, or LLMs, vary across disciplines, but the ones we use for this class, for example, ChatGPT and the company that created it, are for profit. So you have to be cautious of the kind of information you share in your prompts. For example, avoid using personal identifiers or any sensitive information in your prompts. So, ChatGPT, which I'm sure you all have heard, it is a generative pre-trained transformer, GPT, developed by the company OpenAI and released in November 2022. It's built on collection of large language models and fine-tuned with both supervised and reinforcement-based machine learning techniques. So the model analyzes input text using prompts and uses these machine learning algorithms to generate response. In March 2023, ChatGPT Plus was released with both text and image capabilities and costs $20 a month. As of March 2025, the Plus version costs $20 per month and the Pro version costs $200 per month for ChatGPT, but you don't have to pay anything to use the free version. So to use ChatGPT, go to your browser and put chat.openai.com. If you have never used it before or don't have an account, click on sign up button, enter your email address and password, and click on continue. This will lead you to get a verification email with a link in your email, which leads you to a form to fill out about yourself and also agree to a privacy policy of OpenAI. And then you'll see the user interface of ChatGPT. This is fast evolving technology, so there might be some differences depending on when you access it. So then click on the field at the bottom to start your conversation with ChatGPT. For example, enter this prompt: generate 10 very engaging, creative, and catchy newsletter titles for an article about how AI is used in education. Click on send or press enter on your keyboard and see what happens. It's very important to note that chatbots occasionally produces factually incorrect responses that seem like correct. This is known as hallucination. So the tool is not fully reliable. So it's advisable to critically evaluate before using any response from ChatGPT or other Gen AI tools. In general, when prompting, use clear, specific language, meaning avoid using jargons or ambiguous language as it may cause confusion. Use simple and straightforward language. Also, keep one conversation on related topics with specific focus to get the most out of the conversation. If you have a new information you want to ask, start a separate thread or a new chat. Now let's see some more example prompts, assuming you have opened and signed in into your ChatGPT account. Input this prompt: summarize Moby Dick for my upcoming book report. It should be 2 paragraphs long and should contain complex language, ensuring the main points come across. Now, what are some of the things you notice on the output? one thing for sure is the output you see on my end is not the same as the output you see on your end. This is because ChatGPT is probabilistic nature. It has probabilistic nature. This tool is sampling from a range of possible words or phrases to predict the most likely next word. Therefore, even for identical input prompts, the model chooses different words and phrases. And sentence structures each time, so it will never be the same. Now try this prompt. Teach me the Pythagorean theorem, including a quiz at the end, but don't give me the answers and then tell me if I got the answers right when I respond. As you can see, it tries to explain this theorem clearly and also gave me a quiz at the end of the response. But when I input the right answer, it corrected me and went the other way. This can be due to several reasons, in which one is because the model is trained on large amount of text data from the internet. If the model's training data has gaps or inconsistencies or insufficient information, it also produces ambiguous output. So at the end, it kind of let me know my answer is correct, but it went through several steps. Here is another example prompt. Clearly describe quantum computing, but pretend the audience is a group of middle schoolers at a groundbreaking assembly in the school auditorium. As you can see, this output has a contextual awareness in that the words and phrases used are in a way that could be understandable to middle schoolers. So a key feature of ChatGPT or any Gen AI tool is self-attention mechanism, which allows the model to focus on different parts of the prompt text when making predictions. This ensures responses are relevant and coherent. Now that you have a couple of prompts inputted in your interaction, share your interaction onto the discussion board. And to do this, first click on the three dots next to the name of the chat, or click on more if there's any. And then click on create or copy or share link. Again, since the tool is fast evolving, the user interface or UI might be different from what you are seeing here. But just find the copy link to the chat that you just created. So copy the link and go to the Blackboard discussion board and share the link to that discussion board. The discussion board is titled Sharing Your Interaction with ChatGPT. Now, the other important point is citing your use of ChatGPT. Now, being able to cite ChatGPT and any other Gen AI tools is just as important as citing textbooks, websites, and journal articles. This is to give credit to the source. This is very essential part of the ethical and professional writing and academic integrity. So you can use this format to do in-text citation, and also you can use this format to do reference list citation. Now that we are familiar with the tool, let's do an activity. So this activity is going to allow you to use customized ChatGPT tool for lesson planning. So in the last module, you have created a technology lesson plan at the start, at the beginning of the last module. And at the beginning of this module, you have revised your learning objectives for that lesson plan. Now open the Blackboard page for this activity. The activity is titled Technology Integrated Lesson Plan 2, and follow the steps using the template provided. So in a way, you're revising your Technology Integrated Lesson Plan Part 1 with a customized GPT tool as a brainstorming partner. And that's it.